What's going on, guys? I'm MD Creekmore and welcome to Prepped and Ready. If you're new here and you want to learn how to live better, live cheaper, and survive when things get tough, then consider subscribing and be sure to turn on the bell notification icons so you don't miss anything. Today, I'm going to be talking about my 4 favorite everyday carry knives that are each priced under $40. And there's other knives that are more expensive that are perfect for everyday carry, and there's some knives that are cheaper than $40 besides these that are good for everyday carry. But I've chosen these. I personally own about 100 to 125 knives, and out of all those knives, these 4 are my top choice for everyday carry that are priced under $40 out of all my knives. I can't elaborate on every knife that's ever made. Of course, there'll be other ones, and you're free to leave your favorite concealed carry or everyday carry knives, concealed carry knives, whatever you want to call it, in the comment section below. And you can tell me what your favorite is and why you like it, or why you think it's better than my choices, or whatever you want to add to the conversation. That's why the comments are there, for you to add your thoughts to the conversation, your suggestions. But anyway, when I was a kid, everybody carried a knife something like this. I mean, this is a little kiss and crane. We all carried kiss and crane knives. We carried case knives. We carried little pocket knives like these. And these little knives are really nice. They're really handy. They're really lightweight to carry in your pocket. And they're good for cutting string. They're good for cutting, peeling wires. They're good for cleaning your fingernails. But, in my opinion, as an everyday carry knife, this isn't the best choice. Because while it can be used to cut, like I said, string and peel wire and clean your fingernails and pick a splinter out of your finger or something, you know, that's what it's good for. It's not good for self-defense purposes. And an everyday carry knife, EDC knife, should be usable for both utility, like cutting string, peeling wire, cutting off a seat belt if you get stuck in the car or something like that. It should be good for utility purposes and self-defense purposes if needs should arise. God forbid you have to defend yourself with a knife, but it has happened, and it will happen again, and it could happen to you. And it's better if you have a better knife than this, if you have to defend yourself with a knife. Like I said, these are good. They're good to collect. They're pretty and they're nice, but they're not the best choice for an everyday carry EDC knife. So take a look at my top 4 everyday carry knives. The first one is this K-bar. You can see this is a fixed blade, and this knife is actually made for self-defense purposes. I think this knife is like I don't know the exact price of all this stuff. I know they're under $40. I think this one was like $36 on Amazon. I will link to all these knives, these 4 knives, in the description box below, and I'll pin it in the first comment so you can go check those out and check the current prices. But I think this is like $36 on Amazon. And this knife is, you can see the handle is designed at a curve, and that's made to hold in your hand like so. That way when you punch with it, it will push the force back into your palm. A lot of knives, if you have a regular blade knife, like a fixed blade knife or something, and you cut with it or stab with it, if you're not holding it really tight, and if your hand is bloody, then it has the possibility to slip and cut your hand. This knife here, that's one reason I like this knife, is because the way it's made, the pressure from a cut is put right back into your palm. So you hit, you can slash, you can punch. I mean, it's all right there, and it puts it all back into your palm. So you're not nearly as likely to get cut by your own knife. And it's really small. It's made perfect for a self-defense knife. And this is one of my top choices if your main purpose of carrying a knife is for self-defense. This little holster, the little sheath, you can see it snaps in, it snaps out, and it holds really well. It won't come out. And this here, you can put this clip can go onto your belt or inside your pants at the loop or in the pocket, and it's really handy, and it's right there beside your right hand. It's right there all the time. All I gotta do to get it out is reach down, grab, and push down and pull up, and you have it in your hand. You're ready to go with this knife. And this is a great knife for everyday carry because it's also sharp, and it can be used for, you know, pulling rope, cutting the seat butt off if you get stuck in the car. You can clean your nails with it if you need to. It's good all-around knife, and it's, like I said, it's like $36 on Amazon, and it's highly recommended. I used to carry this knife all the time. I go back and forth between these 4 knives I'm going to show you, and this is one I carry most of the time. The second one I'm going to show you is the one I showed you in my last everyday carry video, also linked to up here, is this Black Hawk Crucible. This is a very good knife. It's very smooth and it's very sharp. I've actually cut myself with this knife before. When I first got to cut myself with it, actually. It's really smooth to open. The lock is really strong. You can see the blade. It's really strong. It won't move. It has a really good lock. And it has it's easy to carry, because like I said, you can carry this. It has a clip you can carry in your pocket, around your belt. I carry it in my pocket, and it clips in. It's right there, and it's ready. You can reach in, pull it out, and your thumb is right here on your stud there to open your blade, and it's really quick, really smooth, and really easy. You're ready to go. You can see the blade is really thick compared to my hand, and this knife is was designed for self-defense purposes. The third knife we're going to look at is this Carson design. This is the CRKT Carson design, and it has you can open it with the stud here, but it's better and quicker to open it with this flipper right here. You can see you get right your thumb right here, your finger, it goes in your pants or whatever, in your pocket with the clip, and you reach in, you can reach it in, and it opens right up, real smooth, and it's as fast as a switchblade. And this has a double lock on it. Your lock is in here, your standard lock, but also you have a lock up here that locks the blade too. So it has actually a double locking feature to make it safer. You have to push up on this and push back on this to actually close the knife. But it's very smooth. You can see it's a 10-toe tip and very sharp knife, and I think this is like $35 on Amazon. Like I said, I'll link to it in the description below in the first comments. You can check the prices out on this. But this is you can tell this is a good sized knife, and it's perfectly made for self-defense. And it's actually not. It's a little heavier than some of the other knives I'm showing you right now, but it's not heavy at all. And you put it in your pocket and carry it, and you can't really even tell it's in your pocket. And I really like the double locking feature, and it's really quick with the flipper, and it's really smooth. The fourth and last EDC or everyday carry knife I'm going to show you today is this one. This is made by the same company that makes the Swiss Army knives, and this is a little bit larger than a normal Swiss Army knife you're probably normally used to. And you can see it has it's one-handed operation, and that makes it good for self-defense. While it's not the best knife for self-defense that I've showed you, it'll work, but it's not the best one for self-defense. It is one of the better ones for utility purposes and multi-purposes. It is a lock back, which is a plus in my book. You can see it locks. Push a lock thing over and locks. And it opens really easy. But like I said, it's not the best one for self-defense, but it is the best combination for utility and self-defense. It has different blades. You can see it has a bottle opener and can opener